Yo, what's going on? Deltanian here. Back from my, well, not back. Here's my first ever 2025 video, and we're opening Space Time. As you can see, I've been a good boy. I've been saving hourglasses, and the game is dying. So let's just hop in. First pack here, Palkia. I think Palkia might be the better banner. Has a lot of good cards in it. And we actually are being able to open the pack right now. There's Turtwig. Ooh, we got a 1-star immediately. Rotom Fan. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active pawn. Whoa. This is a lot better than Arrow. In my opinion, you could just win off of this, you know? I think you could definitely find that in random decks. The Raptor we all have seen. And there's the Raptor again. I'm gonna do a in-depth video once later on, probably in a day or two. But I know most people have already seen these cards because they actually leaked a day early, but I don't want to do a video on leaked cards. I mean, that's a little lame, right? Let's actually wait till they get released, but yeah, we're trying to get the whole expansion right now, so let's see what we can have be done. Yeah, I'm here, 2025. I look a little different if you remember any of my previous videos. And the game really does not like the load that it's having right now. But you know, we already got a 1-star. Pretty cool. Trading came out. People aren't too happy about it. I don't care either way. Maybe if I'm missing a card or two and one of my friends pulls one, that could help out. But yeah, we're just here. We're just chilling. That's all right now. Come on, let me open. I would like to get into a 10 pack if possible, but I gotta do these singles first because, you know, I did the strat. Not completely, you know. You could do it more optimal than what I did. But I did okay for myself here. Okay, this is really not good, right? I don't know. Is it gonna let me do this? Well, 2025. What are my plans for 2025? I'm not gonna be as consistent as last year, obviously. Last year, if you didn't know, I uploaded 365 videos, one video every single day. I'm not doing that this year. I honestly don't know what I'm doing this year. I don't know if I want to do 3 times a week, once a week. I don't know what I want to do, but I know if there is a new banner on this game, I will do that. Um, if Legend ZA or something gets announced, I'll react to that. But other than that, I really don't know. I'm just here. I'm just trying to summon, that's it. And I'm talking and I'm sitting here and that's it. And that's it. We're here, we're sitting, we're chilling, we're waiting. Is this content? I don't know. Maybe I'll come back, y'all. Sorry. We are back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Quick rapid fire. Lickitung, Rotom, Barmay, Regice. I really like Regice, by the way. And Hippopotas. We've gotten a 1-star both summons. That's kind of insane. I don't know. I kind of lost my touch, you know. My commentary is just me saying I don't know 50 times. But I really don't know what's going on. It's 1 a.m. I don't got much to say, and I'm just trying to rip packs open. Apparently everyone in the world is doing that though. So we gotta wait a little bit. So what? I think Palkia is the better value, summon wise. I feel like I said that already, but I just wanted to reiterate, you know? Let's try to summon again. You feel me? Let's get this done. Come on. There's a couple interesting cards in this set, you know? I like Yanmega EX. That's a pretty interesting Pokemon. Weavile. People are just hating on Weavile, but I think it's actually going to be pretty strong in this new type of dark deck we got. Just a card that needs like basically no setup. and hits pretty hard. That's pretty good in my opinion. That's what makes Pikachu so good. Obviously, Pikachu being a basic helps, but I think Weavile is actually gonna have a place in the meta. We're just waiting for this pack, huh? Dusknoir seems like an interesting card. I feel like not enough people are talking about Dusknoir. I think that is a very interesting Pokemon. We pulled Regice earlier. I think Regice could actually be a pretty good tank, honestly. Just can't get hit by any status or anything? That's pretty good. At least in my opinion. Like, no paralysis, confusion, anything. I think even something like Arbok's Lock-In wouldn't even work on it, based on the wording. Who knows, maybe you can even run like Regice and Dusclops in the back and just let your Regice stay at full HP, take all the damage, put it on Dusknoir, try to set up 2 Dusknoirs in the back and let... I mean, Regice doesn't hit weak. I mean, it's 50 for 1 energy apiece, right? We got another pack here. Weasel, Shieldon, Aipom, Magmar. That's Aura right there. I actually think this Pokemon could be pretty good. Magmortar's not that good. Porygon Z could be annoying for sure. Hopefully they let us rip a 10 pack here. We've got all the 1 packs out. Now it's time to let us rip a 10 pack game. Porygon Z, definitely an interesting card in my opinion. Just being able to... What does it do? I forgot. Randomly mess up your opponent. If they're not running like some colorless deck, you could really mess them up big time, you know? The game is definitely glitched because it should not be that. There we go. Being able to mess with your opponent's energy can be very, very strong. If they're running something like a Glade or something, or even a Weavile that only needs 1 energy, I mean, you need that specific dark energy. As long as you're not fighting like another Porygon, your opponent's kind of in a bad spot. There goes 120 hourglasses right off rip, but we're opening. Hopefully we could get some illustration rares, you know. I wouldn't mind immersive art. I haven't seen the immersive arts yet. I wanted to not spoil myself, you know. Let's have some fun with the packs. And if we happen to open a 10 pack, that's gonna be great. I don't know if the game will like that. Well, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We shall see. It's loading. Pachirisu. Do I think Pachirisu would be good? I think Pachirisu might make it into Pika. It's kind of hard to say because we only got 3 tools, you know? We got Lumberry, we got Giant Cape, and we got... What's the last one? Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet's okay in electric decks, you don't really want it. Lumberry, kind of too situational, I would say, for a Pikachu deck. So I think Pikachu decks would run 2 capes. I think that's fine because a lot of Pokemon can actually hit that Pikachu for 120, so slapping on the extra 20 HP could be good for Pika decks. Could save Pikachu in a lot of circumstances. Pachirisu could use it so that it could be saved, and also so it can get its strong attack off. So I do think Giant Cape can make it into Pika decks. And then what would Pikachu run? Like double Pika, Pachirisu, maybe the Dedenne, maybe 1 or 2 copies of the Dedenne, and Electivire. 1 copy of Electivire. I like the sound of that because no evolutions. The only way you have a bad start is if you get just 1 Electivire only, I guess. And that's not even really that common, right? And Pikachu would be the king of using Cyrus in my opinion. I think Cyrus is fairly situational, but Pokemon like Pikachu or maybe Weavile that do like chip damage will definitely benefit a lot more from it. Pokemon like Charizard obviously are not going to care about Cyrus. They're going to keep using Sabrina. But Pokemon that do like chip damage like Weezing or Pika, like they get 2-hit KOs. They don't 1-hit KO. That's where Cyrus is gonna be pretty insane. We got Mars. Mars is just red card on steroids, but it is a supporter card. You do need to keep that in mind. You can only use one supporter per turn, so interesting. I kind of glossed over Yanmega, but first of all, it's interesting that it got a EX. Second of all, being grass and colorless for the attack is pretty interesting. 120 for 3 energy is not bad. It has a decent HP pool. I don't remember the exact number, but I remember it being decent, like 140, 150 range, something like that. Obviously one shot by Mewtwo, but who isn't, right? Let's see what happens here. It's not letting us really get into the game right now, so you're just chilling with me, listening to me ramble. Yeah. Oh, we got the 10-pack! Let's go! I think Rotom Fan, I didn't see that card yet, and it looks pretty interesting, honestly. Just an Aerodactyl that doesn't need any setup. I think that could actually be pretty good. We got Floatzel, we got Garchomp. I think Garchomp is pretty good. Not great, but the fact that it only needs 2 energy to attack is good. You could definitely make a deck around it with something like Greninja. It only needs 1 energy that's water. Maybe some sort of fighting deck. I'm not really sure on that end. There's Hippopotas. Cool. Oh, we got a 2-star in there. Could be a trainer or a card. I don't know. Kricketune. We got Infernape. Okay, that's a really cool full art as well. I don't know what to think. That's pretty cool. Regirock. This Pokemon takes -20 from attacks. I don't think Regirock will be good. I'm sorry. Or Rotom. Or Rhydon. I think most of the fighting cards in this deck are actually not great. Other than like Lucario. Uxie. Uxie was so close to being good. Maybe if the spirits had like 100 HP. Or if like... Who's the one that does a lot of damage? Mesprit? Maybe if Mesprit had like 200 damage. But I'm sorry, 160 is not enough to justify having 3 specific Pokemon and 3 energy and discard all the energy. And we got Weavile. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And a 2-star. The 2-stars are actually the hardest to get, in my opinion. There's Cress. Really good art. Really bad card. Magmar. Maybe not bad. But I'm a hater. I'm sorry. I don't think it's a good card. We're actually getting decent luck here. I like that. There's Kabites. Nose Passes here. Mightyena. Not great. Eevee. Shellos. Gastrodon. Wow, Shellos and the Gastrodon. Interesting. This attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I mean, that's okay. 60 plus 20. Not bad. We actually got pretty decent luck there. Infernape 2-star and Weavile 2-star. I would like to switch over to Dialga, but I don't really know if that's possible right now. So I think we're just not going to test our luck. How many cards do I got? Is it 6K? Yep. Yep. That's a number that's on the screen. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just keep opening packs. Right, Palkia? Still got like 300 hourglasses or so. Pretty cool. I've been saving since last pack, honestly. I got basically the full pack on day 1, so I saved. This pack, I don't think I'll get the full pack on day 1, but I hope to get at least 2 copies of every EX. I have like 1,000 Pokegold as well, which I think is the max you could spend in a day. And we're just gonna see where that takes us. Let's just see where that takes us right now. Okay. Let us in. Let us in. The Rotom Mow I don't think is great. It does 30 damage, 80 HP. Flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's Pokemon. It could do some good things, you know? It only takes 2 energy, 1 grass, 1 colorless. 80 HP is not bad. 1 retreat cost is pretty good. But, you know, I don't know. Of the Rotom forms, I just don't know if it's great. Let me just... I guess let me pull up the cards on a separate screen here and just talk about them a little bit. Since we're just waiting anyways. Let's retry. Let's try to get them summons. Come on. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let's just go over the EXs in the set that I'm in right now. I guess that makes sense. Weavile, we already talked about. I think it's going to be pretty good. In Darkrai decks. Yeah. Nothing much else to say there. We got, Infernape already. I guess I didn't talk about Infernape, right? Infernape is pretty interesting. It's a stage 3, so it does take some build up, but not energy-wise. Energy-wise, it only takes 2 energy, so... Ooh, there goes our pack. It's a very interesting Pokemon, because you can't overstack it, because it will just discard everything. Oh, nothing special there. That's a little scary. We got a new Fion already, which is not a Pokemon I thought we'd be doubling up on already. There's Mars. Interesting there. Rotom Frost, I think could be good. Decent HP, decent damage, you know, early game. There's Cyrus. I think Cyrus could work pretty good. No Empoleon EX or Torterra EX, which is an interesting choice. Maybe it's coming in part 2. And there's Palkia. Okay, I did not see that coming. Okay. We got 1 copy of Palkia. Nice. We're gonna be using that for sure. Palkia seems like an interesting Pokemon. Rhyperior does not. Maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of build-up, though. We actually have a Mismagius EX, which is an interesting thing to me. There's Drapion, Magmar, Rotom, which we talked about. Ooh, this Manaphy. We got the 2 cards that are going to be going right next to each other. Manaphy. Oh, we got the Sneasel. Now we can actually use our Weavile. Glameow. I think, what is it, Purloin? Purloin is actually pretty good. It could be pretty toxic if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly what it did, but I remember it being toxic. Not a bad 10-pack. That's pretty strong, honestly. I like that. I like that a lot. What was I saying? Mismagius. Interesting. It confuses the first Pokemon with Confusion. It only takes 2 energy, and it's a stage 1, so... It's an interesting Pokemon, but I don't know how strong it'll be. That really just depends on how strong Confusion is, right? But I definitely think you could slot it into its own deck, you know? I could see it having some success, but RNG, I don't know if you really want to rely on RNG. Really depends on the person, right? It's 134, if anyone's interested. Lickitung, I don't know how I feel about it personally. Come on, let me in. I think it does 100 baseline for 4 energy. And then if you have extra energy on it... No, not extra energy. What am I talking about? It does 40 damage for each heads until you get tails. So kind of like Lickitung, where it does 20 damage consecutively, but... You know what I mean. You get the guaranteed 100 at least. So it's pretty good. Dang, not working out here. Come on, let us in, let us in, let us in, let us in. Let us in. Okay, there we go. Next 10-pack. Let's just rip it. I don't know if there's any noises because I don't have audio, but there was nothing visual there, which is fine. We got Rotom Mo. We got Piplup. Rotom Heat. I think Rotom Heat could actually be pretty good. Just 2 energy, 80 HP, and it has the chance of doing 60. But 30 is not bad either. Carnivine, I don't know about that. Rotom Fan could definitely be annoying. There's Azelf, especially versus something like Charizard or something. Glaceon is actually pretty good. 2 energy, 90, and paralyzes if you get heads. So not bad. It's kind of like Articuno, but with 1 less energy. Whoa, we got something. We got Infernape. Nice, so we can actually run Infernape now. That's the first deck we can actually run. Oh, we got something else. Is that another Infernape? I don't need that game. But I mean, I guess. I mean, trading is a thing, right? I can help someone else out. Giratina. Giratina is actually pretty interesting as a wall. It's 120 HP, 3 retreat cost, but if you put 1 energy on this Pokemon, it can retreat for free. So you keep that energy, and you could save up for that 70 damage if you really need it. But it's mainly just a tank, you know? I don't know if it'll fit into Mewtwo decks, because Mewtwo has kind of changed how it plays, but you could possibly see it. There's Cynthia. We still don't have Gible, I don't think, so we can't run a Garchomp deck, which is pretty funny. There's a second copy of Manaphy, so we're only missing like another Palkia. Then we could probably cook something up there. We got another card though. What is that? Carnivine. I don't think Carnivine is good. 3 energy for potentially 90 damage. It's just, what were they thinking? It should have been flipped like 3 coins. And do like 50 for each coin. I don't know. That's just really not strong. That's just really not strong, honestly. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater. Pretty good pack, pretty good pack. I feel like we've had some pretty decent packs so far. I haven't hated how this has gone. But I want some more cards, you know? I think I'm actually going to risk it and try to go for Dialga here. We already got Palkia. We got 1 copy, so let's greet it. Let's try to get Dialga as well. Come on. Let us in. Let us in. Let us in. Come on, game. Okay. It's looking like they're gonna let us in. It's looking like they're gonna let us in. It's loading, loading. Loading. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Let me in, 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 let me in. Okay, let's just keep going down the list, you know? Keep talking about cards in the set. We got Glade. I don't think Glade's good, sorry. Glade fans. You need 2 fighting energy for 70, and you get 20 per energy on the opponent's Pokemon. That sounds pretty good. The problem is, Glade is a stage 3 Pokemon. So it doesn't matter that it's a low energy cost. It's not really doing much damage, and it's stage 3. That's just not very consistent. I don't know. I've talked about Darkrai a lot without actually saying how good I think it is. It's a Pokemon in the game for sure. I have mixed feelings about it, honestly. I think it'll be a strong Pokemon. I know it'll be a strong Pokemon. It has like a deck built around it. It could be annoying with like Weezing and stuff. You have Weezing Poison, and then you're doing Tackle, and then you're doing 20 damage as well. But I also don't know how good it could be. I mean, you could just turn 1, you put down Sneasel, and you put Darkrai on the bench. Turn 2, you put the energy onto Darkrai, you evolve into Weavile, and then you use Dawn, right? That's obviously a pretty strong thing you could do. But other than that, I don't know. I really don't know. Is this about to be like an hour-long video? I don't know. Do I split it up into 2 parts? Are people gonna be mad about that? I feel like people will be mad about that. But I also don't really care, you know? If you gotta watch multiple videos, you gotta watch multiple videos. Dialga. Honestly, I used to think Dialga was broken because I was dumb. I thought it's a metallic turbo, the 2 energy to generate 2 energy and do 30 damage as well. I thought it was only 1 energy. I thought turn 2, you put an energy and you start ramping. And I was like, that's going to be insane for steel types. But the fact that it's 2 energy, it takes quite a while to actually get it online, you know? I definitely think Dialga is going to be a good card, but I don't know, something like Moltres, turn 1, well, not turn 1, turn 2 if you're second, well, turn 1 if you're second, okay? You get what I mean. You can just put an energy and generate 3 energy. Whereas Dialga, that's not going to happen. Turn 2, Moltres, 6 energy. And then, there you go, you got your first 2 with Dialga. Wow, Moltres already got 6 energy. That's just not great. And even if we do averages, you got 3, while Dialga got 2. 50% of the time, after 2 turns with Moltres, you got 3. Statistically speaking, I mean, you could get more, you could get less, you could get 0. Which is why Dialga is pretty good, because it is consistent. We have Cresselia, which is not out yet, but I still would like to talk about Cresselia EX. Whenever you put an energy on it, it heals. That could be pretty good. Only because Gardevoir exists. You put the giant cape on this thing, it has 160 HP. You have potions in your deck, you heal 20. 20 twice, you can heal 40. You put the energy, you heal 60. Put Gardevoir, you heal 80. You have 2 Gardevoirs, you heal 100 in a turn. That's pretty good if you have 160 HP with the cape, you know? Obviously a very specific situation. I think Darkrai's version is better with the deal 20 damage to the active Pokemon, but we just have to see. And yeah, that's all the EXs. I kind of spoke about all of them already. Let's just talk about the other Pokemon in the deck as well then. We got 3 stars. Where's the 3 stars? We got, let's see. Is the game gonna load? Who knows? Come on, you were working so well. Is it because I switched? Is it because I'm not loyal? Let's start from the top. We got Torterra. Frenzy Plant, 160 HP, 150 damage. This Pokemon can't use Frenzy Plant next turn. That doesn't really affect Torterra. It's basically saying next turn you can't attack. But I think the reason why they put that next turn this Pokemon can't use Frenzy Plant is for Pokemon like Mew, which are going to copy Frenzy Plant off of Torterra. They don't want you to just be able to no drawback spam it, I guess. I guess saying this Pokemon can't attack next turn would have done the same thing, but the way that it's worded is actually good for Mew. Because you could just steal Frenzy Plant, hit for 150 on Torterra, then hit for 20. And Torterra's down. We got Leafeon, 2 energy, Leaf Cyclone, 90 damage, 90 HP. During your opponent's next turn. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. I think that's actually fine. Especially since it only needs 2 energy. You come in, you do your 90, you switch out. And then if you need to come back in, you could come back in. And you only need 1 more energy to attach. We got Shaman here. Shaman could be interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. It is 30 damage for 2 energy. You're never going to do that. But its ability, Fragrant Flower Garden. during your turn, you may heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. So it's a Butterfree, but with no setup. Butterfree is a stage 2, so while it is healing more, it's actually probably going to heal less than Shaman on average. Because from turn 1, you can just start spamming your ability. If you go first, you can start spamming your ability as soon as your opponent starts smacking you. Definitely something to be considered. Let's just go over the notable ones. I am going to make a separate video on all the cards separately, so let me not just talk about everything possible. We got Magnezone here. I think Magnezone could be pretty good in Pikachu decks. The thing that will make it pretty good is you just have Magnemite building up in the back. Just generating energy. So you can have Magnezone attack without ever actually putting any energy on it. Which I think is a pretty strong thing you could do. Especially since it only needs 3. It does discard after it attacks, but that's 110 damage. And it only discards 1. So if you have Magnezone build up like 5, 6, 7 energy, which I've definitely had before, it'll just sit there. And then you just evolve and then you Thunder Blast. Pretty good. We are not getting a summon here, huh? That's a bit unfortunate. A wee bit unfortunate. Come on, game. Come on, game. If we don't get it soon, I might just end it here for now. It's getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired. I'd like to get a little nap in at least. We got Togekiss. It could be interesting with Cynthia. I don't know. Maybe. We got Dusknoir. I already spoke about. I think it's definitely an interesting Pokemon. I think it could definitely run it in decks that aren't even running Psychic types. If you have something bulky that could just attack and stay out in the front and continue to attack. I don't know who fits that build particularly. Maybe like an Executor? You have Executor up in the front just taking damage. And then once it takes a lot of damage, you move it all on the Dusknoir. And basically you try to solo with Executor. I could see that. Executor has pretty good damage, pretty good HP. You have Erica to sustain it, Giant Cape to sustain it, Potions to sustain it. I could definitely see that being a real deck. Giratina we spoke about already. Lucario is going to be broken. Has the ability Fighting Coach. Attacks by your fighting type Pokemon do 20 plus damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you can't use it for like something like Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is not going to be hit in the back line for 50. But you do get a 20 damage boost. I don't know, that's pretty good. We got sent to the title screen here. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna end it there, and we'll pick back up when the servers pick back up, you know? We'll see. Will this be a to be continued? We have to see. It looks like it might be. Oh, we're getting in. Wait. Hold. Everybody, hold. Bastiodon, I don't think it's good. Maybe if it was a stage 1, but it's a stage 2, so yeah. The Reggies are pretty bad for the most part, but I do like the Regice personally. Regirock I think takes too much energy, same with Regigigas. Regigigas, well, let me read what it does. I only saw it once. This attack does more damage equal to the damage this Pokemon has. Yeah, it is at a good HP pool, but I don't know. Dealing like 150 when you only have 40 HP left is not great. It's not great, honestly. Come on. Maybe we go back to Palkia? Nah, let's go to Dialga. Let's go to Dialga. If the game will let us. If the game will let us. Let's go back to Dialga. Spiritomb could be decent in like a Weavile deck, I'm not sure. Bidoof could be pretty strong as well. Bidoof just 2 energy, halves your opponent's HP. So if for whatever reason you're fighting a Venusaur, boom. Cut 190 in half. I wonder how that works with Pokemon like that. Will it give them the extra 5 HP or will it just round it? It says it'll round it, right? So it won't do exactly half, it'll do a little less than half, but that's honestly not bad either for just 2 energy on a basic. I don't even think we got Bibarel now that I think about it. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't think we got Bibarel. Let me try to look for it. I don't think so. Okay, we got a 10-pack actually. Here we go. Enough of me yapping. Let's do this. First pack of Dialga. What do we got? We got Lopunny. 20 damage to the active and 20 to a bench. Not bad. Abomasnow I don't think will be used. Dusclops, let's get that. Magnezone, nice. I like that. And we got Glade, 2-star. Like that we got the arts. Don't like who we got it for. Sorry, Glade, you kind of suck in my mind. I could be wrong. Pokemon communication is very good. I like that. We got Azelf now. Ooh, what do we got there? Mamoswine. I don't think Mamoswine is good. Just takes so much energy, you know? Galactic Grunts could be good if Purloin and stuff are good. I'm not sure. Or Stunky. Stunky is just Tentacruel, but slightly worse, right? Probopass is there. Shinx could be good. I think Luxray does 120 damage to any Pokemon. That's pretty strong, but it deletes all your energy. I believe that's what it did. Ooh, we got 2 cards here. Combee. I think Combee could be interesting. For decks that have like evolutions. You could use it as like a Meowth or Sigilyph. But this one is kind of better, but worse. Because it puts a basic on your bench, but if you're running basically only strong basics, like, I don't know, Darkrai here. Which I'm glad we got. We got 2 Weaviles as well, right? No, I think we only got 1 Weavile. So we need 1 Darkrai, 1 Weavile to make a Darkrai deck here. But honestly, in the Dialga pack, Darkrai is the card I was looking for the most. So I'm glad that we got it first pack. Let's just skip that. I don't think we'll be going for too much longer. This video is already going to be like 40 minutes long. So yeah. But I think we'll do 1 more pack here. 1 more 10-pack for the road. Come on. You could let us do that, right, Pokemon Pocket? Let's do that. Let's do that. I would say until we get 1 more Darkrai, but you never know how long that could take. So let's not make false promises here. Okay, that's fine. Let us in! I don't know if I mentioned this. I've been going for a little while. I don't remember. But we did get a new profile icon thing. I don't know, face cam in a way. Character, whatever you want to say. It is still Sableye, Mega Sableye, but had some adjustments, you know, for the channel colors. Put the logo on his shield. Pretty cool. I like it. Let me know what you think. And we got a new banner on the channel as well as profile picture icon. Just wanted to rebrand everything for 2025. New year, might as well. It's not letting us into this 10-pack, so we might just have to end what we're doing here. It's a little unfortunate, but we might just call it here. If you made it to the end, consider subscribing. And with that being said, this is Deltonian out. Hope you enjoyed.